Here to tell us about the day-long record fair is Dan Sostrom. He's the owner of Tonevendor Records in St. Augustine and organizer of the St. Augustine Record Fair. Good morning, Dan.
Good morning. Welcome,
We're,
or thank you for having
yeah,
me.
I'm glad to have you. We're also joined by Dianya Markovits. She is Director of Public Relations and Partnerships for SJC Cultural Events, which puts on the Sing Out Loud Festival. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you taking the breath yet?
No, not yet. No, you can't. We just keep saying can't hit a wall. Don't hit a
I
wall.
know.
Just keep going. But it's been a fantastic month, and we're just so thrilled to that the end of this month represents the Record Fair and the Songwriters Festival. Been a big month for us.
So much diversity and variety in the
Thank
lineup
you.
of the Sing Out Loud Festival. So many bands of all kinds, including, the this last weekend, which was just jam-packed with, national headliners. So kudos
Thank
for all
you.
that you've
Thank
done.
you. Over
Um,
130 bands,
dang.
130
Nice.
acts. Yeah.
Yeah, and for people who weren't able to attend, I mean, it really was put on just impeccably, all
Thank
kinds
you.
of great vendors, very well organized. So good job. I want to talk about the record fair, though. This is not the first year that you've been doing this. I mean, probably not annually, but since 2013.
Since 2013, yeah. We have done it. We used to do it twice a year. Now it is just once a year in partnership with Sing Out Loud each September.
Okay. And it is a fun event. It is a very chill experience. I mean, obviously, there's records for sale, lots of vinyl, but there's all kinds of other things that are for sale. And it's at the amp. So it's in this wide open outdoor space where people can shop, but also eat and drink because, the amp concessions are open. What do you aim for with this festival in terms of vibe and, what are you telling the vendors when they're there selling their stuff?
Yeah, you kind of hit it on the head. It's like there's a lot of these types of record show events that happen around, but ours is kind of a fan favorite of shoppers and vendors alike because it's such a laid back event. It's not in a conference room
Not in a
or a
big
hotel or
warehouse,
something.
right?
So it is open air. We've got a DJ spinning records all day. We have live music. We always have a band. This year is Ghost Tropic, St. Augustine band is going to play. We've got the library bookmobile, St. John's Library will be there, and it's library card sign up month. So we're partnering with them for that. We've got the Bloodmobile, and like you said, there's drink specials with the concessions. There's 2 food trucks. So one of my favorite pictures that I've taken in years past. It's just there's no vendors in the picture. It's just people laying in the grass on blankets, chatting, laughing. So it's really just a day to hang out. That's kind of what we're aiming for. It's for all ages. And you don't have to have a record player, but if you need one, there will probably be one there for you. There's CDs, posters, memorabilia, toys. One of the vendors even sells his own pottery. So not a garage sale of sorts, but there's definitely more than just records
A
there
lot
for
of
sure.
variety. Yeah, and it doesn't have that sort of sterile atmosphere that you can find for some record fairs where just kind of the records is just for the shopping.
Right.
And in my memory, it is sort of people drinking a beer on the lawn.
For sure,
Mhm.
yeah, and then if you are that diehard record collector, there are thousands and
Gems.
thousands of records from $1 a piece to the unobtainable for most budgets, but everything in between. A little something for everybody for
And
sure.
you've got a record store in downtown St. Augustine.
We
Um,
do, yeah. Tonevendor is on King Street, right across from Flagler College. We're one of 3 record stores there. Shout out to the other 2. There's also Music Matters Remixed and Rocking Chair Records, which will both be at the record fair, as well as vendors from Georgia. We got some coming from the Carolinas, so all over the Southeast, a bunch of vendors. Yeah.
and the vinyl has really made a resurgence. I mean, what do you attribute that to? In the last decade, it's not like in the last couple of years, but it really has
Yeah,
come
it's
back.
it's even been a little longer than that, maybe 15 plus years. And I attribute it to a number of things. I think in that era and since less now, so because it's making such a comeback, but people were kind of getting lost in the music. It was everything was streaming. You put it on, you forget about it, and it's just like barely even there. You're not noticing it. Suddenly, you go over to a friend's house, and they're like, "What are you doing? What's this?" It's a tangible object. You're touching it, you're flipping it, and paying more attention to the music that way. So it really is. There's that nostalgia feeling for people that used to have it. They got rid of the records years ago, and they
Wish
really
they
miss it.
hadn't now.
So yeah, so we get to get the gamut from little kids to great grandparents who are now fans of vinyl for the first time or again.
Yeah, it is nice to have that experiential experience with a record. I mean, it does give you a whole different sense of who the band is, their identity, and you're also sort of forced to listen to the full thing,
Mhm.
Diana. It's not like a song on, on Spotify where you're just kind of hearing the next artist that sounds sort of similar.
Yes, this algorithm that just kind of feeds it to you. Yeah, you're hearing track after track as the band intended it to be.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, the event is Sunday, September 28th from 11 to 5 at the St. Augustine Amphitheater. And there's a link on our website for people who want more info. Thank you both, Diana,
Thank
Dan.
you.
Thanks for being here today.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.